First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. It's how you taste to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. As you see on my phone screen, I got Dabu 7. And he's talking about prepare for supply chain crisis, America's mom and pop, truckers in dire straits as bad news mounts. And that's the other part of the title. But he's sitting up here talking about the disruption in the supply chain and how bad it's going to get. And he also explains about the days that it takes for supplies and certain shipments to get to certain areas. You know, so I'm going to let him sit up here and speak. And I'm going to grab a few scriptures on it, man, because, hey, in the days ahead, it's going to be a lot of supply chain disruption. And I mean, many channels are talking about it. These preppers, you know, brothers are talking about it. So, hey, it's just a matter of time, man, for all hell break loose. But with that, man, I'm going to sit up here and only play about maybe 2 minutes or so. You know, I'm quite sure other brothers listen to Dabu. You can listen to the rest, you know. But the first 2 minutes is pretty much the meat of everything. So with that, I'm going to let them play. Oh, let me get the Copyright Act of 1976. I'm not using this for no financial or monetary gain. I'm just using this for teaching and educational purposes.
What's up, guys? Dabu 7 back at you. I'm going to talk about this whole shipping crisis and trade war crisis that's unfolding, and it's about to hit a whole nother level. I just don't see it coming. This whole thing between China and the United States, it went into effect on April 10th. And it takes roughly 30 days to get across that ocean, to get things from China to the ports in LA. It takes roughly 45 to go down and around through the Panama and up to get to Houston. And it takes 55 to get all the way out and around over to New York City. With that said, we've already witnessed the United States during this time, since April 10th, they've yanked shipments going to China. We've even had bulk carriers that were on the water heading toward China change their port call to Japan. So what this means is people are in for a rude awakening. And this is about to crush our trucking industry by design once again. All the mom and pop shops are going to get wiped out. All the small time businesses, this is designed to wipe them out. If you haven't noticed, and a shout out to all my trucker guys out there and gals that are on the road that keep me posted with information. They're telling me they've never seen so many illegal migrants or migrants. They can barely speak English driving our trucks. They've never seen as many. There's wrecks all over the place, constantly left and right. I was just watching one this morning, same thing. They were trying to get information and the guys barely spoke any English. So what's about to happen is when the ports dry up, because nothing's coming from China, this means the people that work the docks that unload things are not going to be needed. They're going to get laid off. This means the people in the warehouses that stack the stuff and pick the stuff and get it ready to ship through truck, they're not going to be needed because there's not going to be nothing coming in.
So I'm going to stop it right there. I mean, brothers can listen to the rest of it. I mean, he said a mouthful in the time that he spoke. And he, as y'all heard, he stood up here and talk about the times that it takes for ships and trucks and certain things to get to certain areas. 35 days, 45 days, 55 days. So he spoke on those things in detail, you know. But people don't understand that what Dabu was talking about is that April 10th is when those tariffs took effect. And then he said May 10th is when people are going to probably start feeling some. But he said throughout the summer, that's when you're really going to feel it, because guess what? Now those ships and all those supplies are not going to be getting here. And guess what it's going to cause? Stores to be empty, shelves to be empty. It's going to cause a lot of chaos. And that's what we're waiting on. You know, that is what we're waiting on. But with that, man, I'm going to grab a few. Not only talked about that, he talked about the trucking situation. He said with a lot of migrants. He got a lot of people that's complaining about a lot of migrants that don't know how to speak English, a lot of accidents. Hey, even at my job, man, I hear a lot of people talk about You know, they getting there a lot, and that's every day. I mean, on a daily basis, how people delivering their food, delivering it to the wrong place, not understanding the order. So, man, there's many things that, hey, it's about to get rough out here. It's about to get rough. And not only that, once that supply chain breakdown, guess what? A lot of the stores are going to close. A lot of people are going to be fired because if they ain't got the supplies to put up and to stock the shelves, guess what? That's going to cause a lot of truckers to lose their jobs, a lot of workers to lose their jobs, a lot of stock people to lose their jobs, a lot of cashiers. So all this is just one big effect. So with that, man, I'm finna sit up here and grab a few scriptures. The first one I want to sit up here and grab is, hey, we standing on our watch, man, and letting people know what's going on. That's the first one. So with that, let me sit up here and grab, remind me later. Let me go to Habakkuk. Go to Habakkuk real quick. And Habakkuk 2:1, and I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the visions and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And the prophets are running, reading it right now, letting people know of the situation that's about to happen, all the prophecies that's about to come. You're about to get the famine of the word. You're about to get famine of food. You're about to get supply chains interruptions. You're about to get Egyptians versus Egyptians. You're about to see a lot of bad shit happening. And the first thing when food and supplies run out, all the other shit happens. It's like a domino effect. But we're sitting up here letting the people know what's about to happen. A lot of people ain't gonna listen to it because they sit up here and believe that this country is the greatest and it's about to be destroyed. But this is Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. Yes, the vision is for appointed time, and that time is now. Everything is happening now. All the prophecies are coming to pass. All those prophecies that the prophets spoke of in the past are coming to pass now. You know? People just too blind, and our people too busy wanting to celebrate and kick it and have a party with everything and ain't paying attention. But hey, we're giving you warning. Point blank, period. Now let's sit up here and go into the point that he made about the supply chain disruptions. I had that on deck. This is second Esdras chapter 6. I'm gonna go straight to the point. And it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And guess what that's talking about? The supply chain. You know, a lot of these stores are going to be found empty. All the food, all the stuff that you've been, that you can go and get, all the things that you're capable of grabbing off the shelves, all the food that you waste, all the supplies that you waste, all the things that you can get, all the electronic, the toys, the clothes, all that's about to soon be disrupted. And if it don't get disrupted, it's going to be costing a hell of a lot higher. And that goes that inflation that's also incoming. So a lot of these things are coming, man. And when the supply chain gets disrupted, just like he said, a lot of people lose their jobs. And then now let's sit up here and go to Isaiah 19. This is Isaiah 19 and 14. I'm going to start at 14. The Lord thy power have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man stagnant in his vomit. Yeah, a diverse spirit. Hey, look, the Lord has put a spirit out there, man, where these motherfucking Edomites, they just fucking up, man. Everything they do is causing chaos and disruption and destruction. It's all part of the Lord's plan, man, for this place to go down. And what's one of the main things that's going to cause this disruption? Food supply. Supplying supplies coming from other nations. Trump putting these tariffs on these other countries, thinking he's doing something, but he ain't causing nothing but problems for this country. But it's a great thing. But here's the point I want to make. Isaiah 19 and 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch, rush may do. And there you go. The work. The work is going to be slowed down, because once you start interrupting the supply chain, no supplies mean less work. When you don't get that stuff coming from overseas, it fucks up the truckers. Once it fucks up the truckers, it fucks up the stores that they go to. Once it fucks up the stores, it fucks up the stock workers. It fucks up the cashiers. It fucks up the managers and the people that put the stuff out. It's a domino effect. When one thing falls, everything else falls. When the economy falls, guess what? this country is going to just go into straight utter chaos. And we can't wait. And that's what this damn devil wants. All this stuff is revving up for this devil to sit up here and cause a lot of chaos so he could bring in his new world order. You know? That's what he's doing. You know? I want to grab something else. Hold on. Let me go to, what is it? Second Esdras 16, I believe. Go. Second Esdras 16. Where is it at? Here it is. This Second Esdras 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Hey, supply chain disruption, stores closing, all these are plagues. Anything that could sit up here and cause pain, disruption in a person's life is a plague. You know? A plague ain't just got to be a disease or a sickness. A plague is anything that could cause problems for a person, cause pain, cause headache, cause grief, cause sorrow. Those are plagues. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack that come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and the sorrow shall come upon it on every side. And there you go. You know, all these plagues are coming. A lot of things are coming that's going to cause a lot of problems. Hey, supply chain disruption, the economy crashing, inflation, these other so-called sicknesses that's going to come, viruses that's going to come. All these are plagues, man, that's going to cause a lot of pain and a lot of torture and a lot of torment for you people, you know, because the Lord got the elect. He said we're going to be okay. We're going to be laughing at everything that happens to everybody else, you know. But when all these things come, guess what? It's going to bring about that wrath from this devil, which, you know, and I'm going to end it on that. It's going to be this wrath from the devil. He's so-called white man. He's going to come with that goddamn wrath. Because once you disrupt everything, all there is now is chaos. Once that chaos comes, that's going to be that wrath coming from this devil. Because now he's going to come with that order out of chaos, all the stuff that he's going to bring. And guess what it's going to do? Cause a lot of people to sit up here and accept